Good afternoon, team, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for being here. My preferred name is Sarah. It was downpouring all day, and it just stopped downpouring a little bit ago. But it's going to downpour again, so I only have a little bit of a window in order to record these videos. Also, for some reason, YouTube won't let me post videos that are over like 10 minutes. So all my clips are like 4 to 8 minutes. So for right now, I don't know why YouTube is doing that. They just won't post my long videos, which is fine. We adapt and we overcome. I just pick topics where I don't have to spend over 10 minutes talking. And yes, for now, all of my videos are filmed out of my car because as of June 1st of last year, I started living out of my car. And I've been living out of my car ever since. And it's been a roller coaster ride, but it's been good overall. I used to have a Planet Fitness membership, and then I lost my job. Okay, sorry about that, team. Anyways, we adapt and we overcome. The sun keeps poking in and out, so I have a feeling that as soon as I'm done recording this, that's when the sun's gonna come out, and I'm gonna be like, man, really should have waited a few more minutes, but we persevere. Anyways, so for now, because I can't post anything over 10 minutes, I think I might talk about my book a little bit today. I know on my other platforms I talk about my book and stuff in it and things that I'm doing. And I think I posted a couple TikToks here as well about it. But I felt called because I learned that my ancestral gift is writing and poetry. And my ancestors wanted me to take the gift and implement it into my 3D. And around that time, the divine came to me and said, hey, I want you to start content creating your journey. And I said, well, kill two birds with one stone. I write books about my life, my homelessness, my spirituality journey, because why not? It honors the ancestral gift 111, and it honors what the divine wanted me to do. So that's what I have been doing in the bout of homelessness, is going to the library and writing books. And also content creating. But honestly, the divine has wanted me to content create for years, and I just kept putting it off and was like, I don't know if I want to content create. And then, what was it? My ancestors came to me and they were like, we're gonna put a gift in your path, the ancestral gift, and you're gonna know what it is, and then we want you to take it and we want you to implement it into your 3D. And then I think it was like 2 months after my mother died, we were going through her things in the garage, and my uncle was using poetry to cope with her death. And I didn't think that my uncle was a poet. So he's busting out this like amazing poetry. And I was like, you know what, Uncle, you're actually like really good at poetry. And he's like, everybody's good at poetry. And I was like, what do you mean? And he said, that's our ancestral gift, is writing and poetry. The way that I happy screamed to my ancestors, and I'm like, this is the greatest gift you could have gifted me, is writing and poetry. Because and my uncle and I were talking about it, and he was like, yeah, you know how you were just like deeply drawn to poetry and writing growing up and you couldn't figure it out? That was the ancestors. And I was like, say less. So I'm writing books. I like books. I have one little mini ebook on my bipolar, and then I have a second book, which I am halfway through hard editing after soft editing. It's called Hey Chosen One, You're Good Enough, because I'm a chosen one and I'm good enough. And yes, the cover art is AI generated, but before you come at me, I don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of financially, at least right now. And number two, because I tried 4 different services to do my book cover through. Didn't matter if I paid, didn't matter if it was free of charge. There was so many like copyright issues and so many like, oh, 333, you're stealing someone else's art, even though I changed it up a whole bunch and made it my own. They were like, oh, you're stealing it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna go AI generated then, because what's AI gonna say about it? Because I just will put in my book that that cover art was AI generated to make the chat GBT bot happy. But other than that, that's where that's standing. I will say it's 263 pages of my homelessness, my spiritual journey, and my life story. I open up about being a child abuse survivor, ICT survivor, and I just felt really called to make a book about my life story and make multiple books. And the best part is that it's 263 pages, and I haven't even scratched the surface of my spiritual journey, 434, and just scratched the surface of any journey that I took. I mean, there's just so much more that I could cover. It's crazy. See, there's the sun. Thank you, sun, for coming out. Wow, look at that. But anyways, if you have been feeling called to write stories about your life or write poems and stuff, I highly recommend you do so, because it's kind of been something that I've been doing in the bout of homelessness, because I'm like, what else is there to do? I'm homeless and it's hard for me to get a job. So I was like, I'm gonna start content creating, because when I wrote the book, 511, I was like, ooh, I got this book, and the divine was like, okay, but what audience are you gonna release it to? And I was like, oh yeah, you right. I was like, I don't have an audience. I don't have anybody besides friends and family. And the divine was like, maybe you should try content creation, like I've been telling you for the past 4 years. And I said, you know what? Bet. So yes, TikTok, Instagram threads. I post a lot of the same content on those platforms. I multi-platform because that's what a lot of other people told me to do. I'm almost to the 10-minute limit. So anyways, thank you guys so much for tuning in. That's an update on my book. It's half-part edited. And then sooner or later, I'm going to start finding a publisher. And maybe find someone that would edit it, because the people that I tried to find to edit it were charging me like $300. And I was like, do I look like I have $300? Respectfully? No. But anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are spectacular, and I love all of you, even the ones that don't subscribe and just chill in the background. I respect you. I respect all of you. Thank you so much. Have a great day.